As I live and breathe. Hello, guys, and welcome to the picnic of Nintendo. I say the picnic because it's just you and me today. No Nick, no best camera girl in the business, no J Rush. It's you and me being inspired by Nintendo together. We're going to take a nice little walk while I set some things up. A new little view for you guys we got here. Let me go right here before I forget. Got a little E3 thing going. You got the stuff. So, of course, if you don't know, I'm the host with the most, Mr. I'm wondering himself with the Kango cap in tow, as Nick says. Mr. Pete Anderson, of course, I'm always joined, but just not today, by the best ponytail in the business. A lot of people say it's fabulous. It's Mr. Nicholas De Jesus. But he can't be with us today. And we're very sad. But he trusts me that I will be able to run this ship, maybe into the ground. Who knows? Good knows that I can't even find my mouse right now on my computer. So that might be a problem for future Peter, but not right now for you guys. So just wait a tick. We're going to have a whole bunch of stuff. Of course, if you're not familiar with our pre-show before the press conference, of course, we're going to be streaming the press conference for you beautiful people out there. But we also go over the predictions that we had from last year, or from last week. We also have just talking about Nintendo. Then we're going to watch the spotlight all together. I already have it synced up for us, so it's going to be great. It's going to be seamless, hopefully. We're hoping. And then we're going to have a post show where I'm going to talk to you all about Nintendo. It's a lot of my voice. So you better be ready. A lot of predictions. Me and Nick did 10 predictions with Nintendo Switch. If you guys didn't know, we have our predictions up on the channel where you could check out after this or before this, whatever you want to do. It's all up to you, because this is the last press conference of E3 2017. And boy, let me just take a second by saying this E3 was very average. We have a video coming up on Thursday, so 2 days from now, where we're going to talk all about E3 as a whole. But I'm just going to give you my thoughts quickly. It's cool. I mean, it's good. Like, you can't say none of the press conferences were bad. They were all very good. They were all good. They just didn't have that big game. They didn't have that big wow moment, missing sucker punch from PlayStation. Bethesda, no Elder Scrolls. Just like, hey, Wolfenstein, Evil Within, things that we knew, things that were weak. Microsoft, hey, the One X gonna give it to you, but nothing crazy. We knew Crackdown was coming. We knew DSCs were coming. Not Concord release dates either. EA, we had the sports. Like you knew everything that was coming. So I really hope that Nintendo just goes, fuck it, we're gonna just knock it out of the park here. So I'm very excited for that. So give me 1 second while I continue to mess around and try to make sure everything is going copacetic. Everything that is going fantastically. Fantastically, what a great word. I forgot the word I used yesterday on the Ubisoft pre-show, but it was something like that. We are live, so I'm very happy that I was able to figure that one out. But, so let's get into the prediction, guys. Hello from the best camera girl in the business. What's going on? So, while I've lost my mouse, we are live. Look at that. I look fucking sexy as hell. It's all for you people. I get dressed up just for you guys. All right, so let's go with the predictions. As of right now, we have me to open with Mario Odyssey. November 17, 2017, gameplay. Obviously, we're going to see gameplay. Obviously, we're going to see Mario. Now, I will be remiss if I didn't say to Nick that we did grant him a point yesterday on Microsoft. So now he does have 13.5 points to my 15. We gave him a point because it wasn't Call of Duty multiplayer. So, Nick, you did get so you're a 1.5 behind me. So, Nintendo is really going to set the pace. Who will win? Usually I win. So, I'm going to keep that streak alive. I like my streak of being undefeated in Tekken 7 in ranked matches. Bring it on, anybody. You can take me on in Steve Fox. I am undefeated in ranked matches. Undefeated. I also platinum Tekken 7. I don't know if you know that. I also platinum Horizon. A lot of stuff I platinum. But then that would be great if Nintendo did a trophy system. That would be fantastic. You got Xbox with achievements. You got PlayStation with trophies. Nintendo, you get badges. Because that seems like a Nintendo thing to do, would be badges. So let's move on. We have... So I think Mario Odyssey gameplay November 17th, November 24th. Somewhere in that late November, I'm pretty much sure. Nick's number one is a VR headset. Cheap, only $100. March 2018, compatible with Switch. Once again, Nick reaching for those stars, buddy. He's reaching, but it ain't gonna happen. Let me believe that it ain't gonna happen. My number 2 prediction is something about the virtual console. Just virtual. Even if they mention it, I get a point. That's how Nick's playing this game. No, but there should be a mention of the virtual console to some aspect. You already had the online service announced that it's going to be delayed till 2018. Very understandable. I understand that's going to happen. But it's also something where you gotta tell us about the virtual console, Nintendo. You gotta let us know what's going on. So let me see what's going on here. So moving on. Boom, boom, boom. Making sure everything looking. So then Nick, as a dick, hashtag Nick's a dick, decided to take my number 2 prediction because he knew that I was going to go for it right after I said Mario Odyssey. Because he either was going to take Mario Odyssey or he was going to take Mario Maker Goes to the Switch. Now, we've been seeing a lot of deluxe versions. I would not be surprised if we saw Mario Maker on the Switch. And if it was, oh my god, that would be fucking fantastic. I would be all about that life for Mario Maker on the Switch. It makes the most sense. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. High hopes. High hopes, guys. So this is live. I'm going to actually exit this. So apologies. I might not be for the chat. If you guys come in, I might not be responding to the chat. I'm making sure I have enough bandwidth and everything. So, yeah, see, Nick? Bandwidth. That's how impressed you should be with me right now. We have enough bandwidth, so we have the best quality we can possibly have. I think we're getting a new computer, so, you know, the streaming is a lot better. There's future, you know. We're motivated to become more than average. But moving on. So my number 3 is Netflix, Hulu apps announced for the Switch. You get all the apps, you know, Netflix, hey, it's finally coming to Switch. Hey, Hulu's coming to Switch. HBO, Crunchyroll, all that coming to Switch. They're going to announce it. Hopefully. That would make sense. I want my Netflix and Hulu on my Switch. I want it, Nintendo. I want it. Next, number 3 is eShop sub. I don't know what Nick means there. I don't know what Nick means. He don't make sense. What I think is going to end the press conference is, of course, a new Metroid game. Would that be great? I kind of regret that because now what has happened is Nintendo has clearly said this is focused on 2017. So unless they have a Metroid game and a Mario game coming out this year with a Zelda game, which would be absurd, I don't think that's going to happen. That would be great, though. Retro, what are you doing over there in Nintendo Land? Are you fucking making me some Metroid and it's going to come out this year? That would be insane. I would go absolutely batshit crazy. Number 4 for Nick, online chat plans. That's not going to happen. I'm sorry, Nick. It's already happened a couple of weeks ago. They announced it, so I don't see them coming back to it and explaining in graphic detail. My number 5 is a Donkey Kong game announced. Just announced. Tropical Freeze 2.0. Donkey Kong, what you got for me? What you got for me, Donkey Kong? Give me those points I need. Nick's a point and a half away from me. I need you. Number 5 for Nick is a third-party announcement excluding indies, Ubisoft, EA, and Square. So basically he's saying people outside, you know. So it's going to be interesting to see. I don't think Nick's going to get that. Unless something like, what's a good third party that he didn't name here? And not even, like, if Activision or something's like, yeah, we're all about this Switch life. Then, you know, good on you, Nick. But I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. Expansion of the Breath of the Wild DLC and release date for it. So remember, they have the expansion pack for the Breath of the Wild. The first one dropped with a hard mode, all that stuff. They also have a second one coming out in fall. Involves Zelda story, a new story, you know, a whole bunch of new stuff. So I expect them to talk about that DLC, probably give it a release date, release window. So it would be surprising if they did not talk about that. Cobra Rebel, hello. eShop is the virtual console. Okay, thank you, Nick. How are you, Cobra Rebel? Hope everything is well. Then Nick has a laughable 6th prediction. Laughable, I said. New Super Smash Brothers. Now, the rumor's going around that there's going to be a Smash Brothers Deluxe. So if it's Deluxe, that's not a new Smash Brothers, Nick. I'm letting you know right now. That's just a remake of a classic. I want a completely new Smash Brothers, not a fucking remake. I could say the same thing. You said Mario Maker goes to the Switch. I'll accept that. If you said Smash Brother goes to the Switch, I would accept that. But that's not it. In engine only, Chatty 2. Online chat 2. Oh, yeah, I already said about chats. I know, but that's not going to happen, Nick. Calm your tits. Calm your titties. Number 7. Skyrim comes out this year, 2017, for Switch. So now what you saw at Bethesda's conference, which you could always check out here on the channel, is you can actually have the Master Sword and the Hylian Shield. Very cool. You can look like Link. Very awesome. You just got to do that little Link amiibo into the Switch. Also has motion controls, which, kind of worries, but, they're doing it with VR on the PlayStation, so why not do it with fucking the Joy-Cons? So I think that could be very interesting, and if they come out this year with Skyrim, that would not be surprising. I think it would be very good for Nintendo, because there's a big third party that people will want to play on the go. Number 7, an easy one. Good job, Nick. Splatoon 2 DLC packs and level packs. He thinks that Splatoon 2 is going to open the show. I may not agree with you that it's going to open the show. Mario Odyssey is definitely opening this goddamn show. If not, God knows. I've had great success this week with opening and closing. Goddamn you, Ubisoft. I would have won if there was no Beyond Good and Evil 2 and friggin' Mario and Rabbids. I would have won. I would have blew Nick out of the water. Remember, opening and closing are 2 points. Could really change the tide of everything. So let me see what's going on over here. Making sure that we are still live. We're about 15 minutes out from Nintendo Spotlight. What's good is we know Nintendo's going to start on time. Why? Because Nintendo pre-records their shit. So they know, of course, that it's going to be there. Number 8 for us, or for me, I should say, Mario 2D side-scroller. Definitely reaching for the fences here. They're going to concentrate on Odyssey. But it would be nice to see a little 2D Mario on the Switch. Doesn't matter what kind of 2D Mario. They could say any 2D Mario, Nick, because I very specifically said a Mario 2D side-scroller. I didn't say a new one. I just said side-scroller. Yeah, we're getting to the brutes and catses of it. I don't even think that's a word. Don't listen to that word. Number 8, ARMS expansion details. As you know, ARMS should be coming out, or it's out. ARMS is either coming out or it's out, I believe. I want to say maybe the 16th. I can double check for you guys if you give me a moment. But, yeah, I would not be surprised if they had more on ARMS, because I think that comes right after. I want to say June 16th is ARMS, but I'm not positive. What is your release date, Mr. ARMS? ARMS release date? June 16th. So 3 days away. So, yeah, of course they're going to concentrate on ARMS. Not using phone app, jackass. Not using phone app, jackass. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know. Number 9. Joy-Con new colors. They're going to come out with new colors. There's been blue. There's been red. There's been yellow. I would like a green. I would like a purple. I would like a orange. Just give me the rainbow. Give me the rainbow, guys. That's all I want. Green. I see green's a very big shot. Number 9. Bayonetta 3 on Switch. Exclusive. I can see that. I could see that. I don't think it's 2017, but I could see that. 100% I could see that. Finally, my number 10. The Reaching for the Stars. I'm reaching for this one, guys. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to come to the Switch. I'm reaching. I'm really reaching. That could really. I mean, Square loves the Switch. I hope that they're like, hey, Nintendo, we love you. Here's Kingdom Hearts 3. Will it happen? I have my doubts. This is a prediction show. Is not one I'm very excited for, because I don't think except for Mario Odyssey, I don't really feel confident in any other choice. Don't tell Nick, even though he's listening. Mario Maker doesn't count. Proof Big Brother November. I retracted. I don't know what the hell's going on right now. And then finally, number 10 for Nick is Joy-Con configurations. We kind of saw that with that one game yesterday at, I want to say, Ubisoft, where you can, like, attach different shit. So if they have that in Nintendo, good on you, sir. You'll get some points. If they don't, you won't get points. Big Proof Nick is always watching. Maybe Mario Party doesn't, Mario Maker doesn't count. Yeah, if it goes to the Switch, you get a point. I'm saying if it goes to the Switch, you get a point, and it will because they want to make me happy, and the way to make me happy is giving me Mario Kart Maker on the Switch. So yeah, each 10 predictions. Not very sure about each prediction. Very nervous about each prediction. I hope we see a Metroid game. That would be stupendous. I don't see it happening. But I definitely do see Odyssey gameplay and release date and all that. Wouldn't it be a pisser, though, guys, if they didn't do a release date? I mean, honestly, would they have the balls to do that? I mean, I don't know if they would. I don't know if they would or would not. So, yeah, so Nintendo's about 10 minutes out. Definitely the one to watch here, guys. If you've been watching us here on YouTube, you know that me and Nick are very, very interested in Nintendo. Like, very interested. We both got Switches. Nick got his Nintendo Switch because I got my Nintendo Switch. That's proof. That's proof. Dispute that in the comments, Nick. No, I ended up getting from the best camera girl in business. Got it for me. Played Zelda. Enjoyed Zelda. I still think Horizon's a better game. Nick will argue with that. Mario looks great. I mean, give me something for the Switch. I don't want it just to be my Zelda and my Mario game. I mean, I'm going to pick up Splatoon 2. ARMS has been getting very good reviews. So it's right now time for Nintendo Go. The great thing Nintendo can do here, and this is obviously for you, Nintendo, even though it's not going to make a difference because you go live in 10 minutes. You have a game in June, which is ARMS. You have a game in July, which is Splatoon. Give me a game in August, which I believe is the Mario Rabbids crossover. Give me a game in September. Give me a game in October. Give me a game in November. December, up to you, but give me a good game. Mario Kart, as a side-scroller. That kind of technically is a 2D side-scroller, sir. Just saying. Just saying. See, Nick's going to get pissy because he's like, oh, this son of a bitch. He's going to be like, nope, that doesn't count. And my prediction is very clear. A 2D Mario side-scroller. That's how you win, Nick. That's how you win. If you wanted me to be more specific, I would have said a new one. But no, I'm leaving it open. Because you know what? If we see Super Mario Worlds coming to Virtual Consoles, guess what? That's a 2D Mario game. Nick didn't like Spider-Man. Can you believe that? I want to know if you like Spider-Man. I know this is Nintendo, and I promised I wouldn't talk about it that much. Sorry, Nick. Sorry, Christine. But Spider-Man looks fucking awesome. You should be all about that life. All right, what do we got going on here? We still be live. We still be living it up. So, yeah, Nintendo's very interesting. We definitely are very intrigued by Nintendo. Like I said, if you want to check out our full predictions, you can check that out. Of course, we're going to have our Thursday all about E3. But like I said before, this big E3 has been good. It's not been amazing. Hasn't been bad. Every press conference has been good. I've not given anything below a 7.5. Everything, I mean, I gave EA 7.5. We had Microsoft. Thought Microsoft did a very good job. I gave that an 8. Bethesda did good. I mean, Bethesda I gave 7. You have Ubisoft. I thought how Ubisoft did it better than last year, not having Aisha Tyler. Nothing against Aisha Tyler, but very good like that. Sony didn't do anything to wow us. Where's my Sucker Punch game? Where are my release dates for Detroit? Where's my release date for God of War? Where's my Knack 2's coming out September 5th, by the way, if you guys didn't know. You know why? Because they didn't show that. It's a first party, but why show Knack 2? Because nobody gives a shit about Knack 2. So you have that coming out. Days Gone. Give me Days Gone. Like, all these big games. Like, you're really holding on to Knack 2 as your big game in the fall. Then don't put it for September 5th. Right next to Destiny. Yeah, that's smart. Destiny 2 comes out. Let's put it right next to Destiny, Knack 2. You're just letting it die there. Good job, PlayStation. But, so I'm very curious with Nintendo because it's not up or shut up, guys. Like, show us that you've changed. Show us, you're working. Yeah, you have Mario carrying a gun now in the Rabbids game with them, which is cool. And they keep, like Nick said, because I love Nick and he's mostly right. He has it where it's still the characters. It's not an AK-47 with Mario going down the street. But Peach like cautiously uses it in the gameplay demo. And she's like, oh, and then she has to use it to survive, and it's not like, oh my God, the rabbits are dying, it's just cool. Like, hey, we're going to take these two things and mold them together, I think it's good. It gives Mario a new, fresh take where he's not this all-American icon. Like, remember like Hulk Hogan in the 80s for wrestling, how he was like, he could do no wrong. And then in the 90s for the NWO, he changed and became a heel. That's for you wrestling fans out there. I could see that with Mario, but with a gun. And then what I mean is, he doesn't platform. He takes out a little bamboo gun and boom, 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 boom. That would be great. I wonder also if they're actually going to open with that too. If they're going to show it. I mean, they showed it at Ubisoft, but I feel like they're just going to concentrate on Nintendo. Like, they're just going to concentrate on them. Like, they got to concentrate on them stuff and showing us what's so goddamn great about them. Wouldn't it be a pisser, though, if we didn't see Mario Odyssey? So if I had to say my predictions for these predictions, I would say that I'm right about Mario. I'm right about the Virtual Console. I'm right about Netflix. I'm not going to be right about Metroid. Donkey Kong, debatable. Expansion, I'm right about. Skyrim, I'm right about. 2D side-scroller Mario, I'm going to be right. Actually, I think a good 7 out of my 10 I could really pull off. Nick, Mario Maker is a good eShop, yeah. I could see the Splatoon. I could see ARMS configuration. I could see. It's going to be tight. I think one decision's going to make it. And I said jokingly to Nick, I don't know if we were on air or off air, but I remember saying to Nick that if Mario Maker is the difference maker here, I will go insane, guys. I will just lose my shit and be like, you know what? Fuck you, Nick. Because that 1 point will make him win. And it would be something I want. Because I don't know if you guys know. For the prediction show, he went first and said VR headset. I was never going to say VR for the Switch because that's just not going to happen. And I knew that Odyssey was going to be a big thing. So I didn't want Nick to get all those points. Because, you know, I could see Nick getting those points. You know what I mean? He can get those points good. So when he went to his second thing, I knew he was going to say Mario Maker because he wanted to take it from me. He wanted to take it from me, guys. And that's not nice. You will never be left alone again because of that Spider-Man at Nintendo press conference. So unprofessional. Spider-Man was a great game. It looks amazing. I can't wait to play it 2018. That's going to be fall. If that comes out in summer, oh my goodness, that will be my Witcher for 2018. Witcher came out in this summer of 2015, and it was absolutely fantastic. If they do that as well, my God, I'm sold. Let's start getting my headphones ready. Because, of course, I like to watch on my laptop. And then I'll come back. We'll talk all about it with you guys. It's going to be interesting. It's the first time. This is where I could really mess some things up. Maybe, but if I make Nick proud, you know, that would be good. That'd be good. So about 5 minutes away. So yeah, as it turns out, this E3, I have to say, it's been decent. Like nothing crazy, nothing insane. Nintendo hit it out of the park. This is your time. Everybody was average. You should be motivated to blow us out of the water here, Nintendo. Blow us out of the water, which I know you can. I know you will. I'm going to grab a thing of water because sweat's starting to pour down my face. I want to see if there's anybody talking. Nope, nobody's talking. Good love. Gotta love water. Water's the only thing you can really drink. Don't drink coffee. Nick was making that joke that when we go to E3 next year, because we're going to go to E3, watch, that's going to happen. One of us will be at E3 next year. Believe that. But when we go to E3 next year, I mean, it's going to be interesting because Nick drinks coffee. And for you guys out there, you know I don't drink coffee. I had a berry hibiscus tea from Starbucks yesterday. It was fantastic, but I don't drink coffee. So he's like, oh, I'll be perfectly fine at E3. I'll just be drinking coffee all day, when I'll probably be dying because I will not be drinking coffee. Hot chocolate all the way, guys. Hot chocolate is the thing of the future. Fuck you, coffee. Hot chocolate is where it is at. So if I put my hand up here, nope, I would be here. This would be Pete, so that's Nick. But I've been one, so now I'm Nicholas Day Pete Anderson. I like that. Write that down. Nicholas Day Pete Anderson coming at you once again. Ooh, that's a throwback to an old person here. R.I.P. What do we got for Nintendo? It's coming. Countdown is coming. We're about 3 minutes. I'm very excited for Nintendo, guys. Like, I was very excited about Sony, and Spider-Man looks amazing. God of War looks, oh my goodness, God of War. That 2018 looks to be an amazing year. I mean, I say that because look at 2018 as we got right now. 2018, we got God of War coming. We got, oh my God, Spider-Man. We have Red Dead. We have Far Cry 5. We have, oh my God, so many fucking games. Sea of Thieves. Like, all these games are coming out early. I've said this before. Spring is the new fall. 100% spring is the new fall. I cannot wait. So I'm going to go over to my Nintendo page so I can start taking some notes. Oh, I found my camera list. I needed that about 5 minutes ago. But that's okay. Just moving on over. Watch my pen not work here, and I have to get up, and then that's awkward when you have to get up out of your seat, and you don't know what's gonna happen, and all that weird ass shit. I still can't find my mouse. Oh, I found my mouse. Things are great. Holy shit. Nicholas Day, Pete Anderson coming at you once again. So about 2 minutes away. So thank you guys for watching me on this pre-show. Remember, we are Improv Gaming. We are live every Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We also come to you every Tuesday and Thursday. That's right, Nick. Every Tuesday and Thursday with 10 to 15 minute little chunks of gameplay or thoughts or whatever, trailer reactions, whatever it takes. We'll be there on Tuesday and Thursday. This Thursday is all about our thoughts on E3, and it could be a doozy. It could be a two-parter. Brace yourselves. It could be a two-parter because me and Nick could talk about this E3 for quite a while because, you know, about 30 minutes is just going to be spent on Spider-Man because Spider-Man is clearly superior, and it's not an Arkham clone. If you're watching this, let us know if it's an Arkham clone. It's not. I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm almost positive that it's great. You would only take from greatness, and that's what it is. So that's all of us at Improv Gaming. Please like the video if you have not. Subscribe to the channel so you can keep notifications on. Whole bunch of stuff. Check out our Twitches. You can always come to Improv Plays where you can play with me and Nick. Nick is over our Profcot on the PlayStation 4. He doesn't use his Xbox. So I don't even know if it's ProfCod on Xbox. I don't think it is. It's probably I don't use my Xbox. Hashtag Nick's a Dick on Xbox, so you could always add him there. Of course, I'm C Charisma on PlayStation, and I'm also Improv153 on my Xbox. I think I'm going to play Ori and the Blind Forest soon. I'm going to play Telltale second episode today. I'm very excited about that. I wonder if we're going to see anything for Telltale. Wouldn't that be great if Telltale did their own little thing for like a Telltale Mario game? Now that's reaching for the stars, but I just thought about that. I'm very high on that idea. Is Telltale comes to Nintendo Switch and it's a Mario or a Zelda Telltale game. 5 episodes about you saving the princess. My God, that would be fantastic. I'd be so down. So I'm going to just check something right here quick, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if... I think we're jumping into Nintendo right about now. So enjoy Nintendo. We'll see you in a little bit. Yeah. So enjoy Nintendo. I'm going to take this off so you can hear stuff. Be good. And be good to your friends.
IGN
The
Live.
biggest entertainment event of the year.
Hold on. Just.
Can you take me to Elysium?
I'm in. Let's go to Elysium. I'll take you there myself. Pyra!
Here!
Cover me!
Got it!
We'll show you. We'll show you what me and Pyra are made of. Take this! Now that you have come this far, there can be no turning back. danger!
If she's up there, then...
You two must keep going. No, I'm coming with you. I am Marth, the Prince of Altea. We've come here to save you.
Remember that you can rely on your friends. We're with you.
Get it together, you two. If you can't do this, who can?
You fought your way this far. There's nothing you two can't do.
No matter the danger, we can overcome it if we're working together.
All right, let's move out.
Working together, we can finish this!
Hi there, I'm the Legend of Zelda series producer, Eiji Aonuma. You may have already heard about it during Bethesda's showcase that was held a few days ago. It was announced that select Zelda items will appear in the Nintendo Switch version of Skyrim. I'm really looking forward to exploring Skyrim with the Master Sword in hand. Oh, when did this Master Sword get in my hand? Next up, we'll take a look at the DLC packs for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Let us take you on a new Hyrule adventure.
Oh.
What did you think? I actually have one more announcement that I'd like to share. The 4 champions that appeared in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will be available as amiibo. The Zora champion, Mipha. The Goron champion, Daruk. the Rito champion, Rivali, and the Gerudo champion, Urbosa. You'll be able to use these 4 amiibo in The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Of course, you'll be able to use these in the DLC packs that you just saw, so please look forward to them.
This changes the game. Travel the world. Bring people together. Play anywhere with anyone. If video gaming is a journey, then anywhere has to include a stop right here in LA during E3. This is Magic Week, where booths buzz and channels glow, where the game worlds you've heard about suddenly spring into life. And this summer, a new kind of heated competition ignites right on Nintendo Switch. It kicks off later today with the Splatoon 2 World Inkling Invitational, which brings teams from the Americas, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and Japan to see whose colorful skills are the best. Tomorrow, the Pokken Invitational will be held. You might recognize some of our 8 competitors who'll be duking it out in heated battles. Later on Wednesday, we'll see 8 players throw punches in the fun and competitive game ARMS, which launches later this week. 4 of our players will be pros, and the other 4 will be E3 attendees who rise to the top by battling on the show floor. If you're going to E3, we hope you'll accept the challenge. And no matter where you are, be sure to catch up with Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 for all the details and news about Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS. But now, there are a few more worlds left to visit on our journey before we land in the booth. Let's go.
Ubisoft is proud to announce its new Rabbids game, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and it will be developed exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. The Rabbids' crazy personalities and unpredictable behavior will shine as they arrive in a reimagined and twisted Mushroom Kingdom. They will surprise you in this tactical adventure filled with combat and exploration. Mario and his friends will join them in an epic quest to put the kingdom back in order. We can't wait for you to play the game on August 29th.
On behalf of everyone here at Psyonix, we're extremely excited to announce that Rocket League is indeed coming to Nintendo Switch. We know that both the Rocket League and Switch communities have wanted it, and now we're going to release it, complete with cross-network support that lets you play against opponents on other platforms.
The Switch version will have all the features and modes we've released thus far, plus exclusives like local wireless multiplayer, Mario and Luigi hats for customizing your car, and new exclusive cars we'll talk about later this year.
Look for Rocket League on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Here we go, off the rails. But you know it's time to raise our sails. It's freedom like you never knew. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah! It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And if the dark clouds start to swirl, don't fear and shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up girl. So let's all jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's no power up like dancing. You know that you're my superstar. No one else can take me this far. I'm flipping the switch. Get ready for this song. Let's do the Odyssey. Odyssey, yes, see. 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 Odyssey, Odyssey.
Hey everybody, welcome to Welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 2017. We're back for another year. We've got a lot of great game content to show you and a lot of special guests swinging by as well. But to get things kicked off, we're going to take another look at Super Mario Odyssey. Just saw the video.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. As I live and breathe. That was hectic. My God. Thank you for sticking with me. That was insane. There was problems with streaming for Nintendo, and then there was no volume. Then I'm trying to figure out volume. As you know, I'm not the tech wizard about here. But a lot of stuff happened in this E3, and a lot of points for me. So let's jump right into it, guys. So we begin with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's going to come holiday 2017. All about that. Looks cool. Very excited. So I've never been a big fan of Xenoblades, but it's coming the holiday 2017. No specific release date yet. But it's coming. It's coming. But you know what's not coming until 2018 is the new Kirby game, which is interesting because they said they really weren't going to talk about 2018 games. It was focused on 2017, but we have a lot of 2018 games that were announced. So Kirby is one. Then we have a RPG Pokemon game coming to the Switch. Basically, they're saying next year more details. Metroid Prime 4 for the Switch is coming. Yoshi is coming to the Switch. All these are 2018 games. So Kirby look fun, 2D. It's Kirby, you know. Looks fun. I always enjoy my Kirby games. Epic Yarn, all that fun jazz. Then we have the Pokemon announcement, which is a core Pokemon RPG, which is developing for Nintendo Switch. So very cool. I think they learned that, you know, don't put Championship DX. Don't do that. We got also Metroid Prime 4 coming to the Switch. That's about all we know. It's on the way. That's about it. Metroid Prime. Then we got Yoshi's. Little Yoshi's game coming out in 2018. So a lot of 2018 games. So I'm very surprised they weren't like, oh, this, and this. But what can you do? Fire Emblem Warriors, if you remember Hyrule Warriors, same thing. But with Fire Emblem characters, you have Marth from the Smash Brothers series and the Fire Emblem series. So that's really cool. Very excited. Very hopeful on that. Then we got DLC info for Zelda. We have the pack one, which is coming out June. I have to check, but June. Let me see if I can find it. The first expansion is June 30th. And then, of course, the story-based one is going to be in fall 2017. But really looks cool with all the costumes, all the different things you can add. Very cool. The 4 champions, you get amiibos now with those 4 champions. So that's cool as well. A lot of good stuff for Nintendo. Tournaments. Splatoon, Pokemon, ARMS. Whole bunch of tournaments going. Nintendo going to the community, wanting to be a part of the community. Very cool on that regard. I just realized I could have just muted that one thing, and that probably would have been fine. So yeah, and then it's cool because for the ARMS tournament, they have 4 pro players, and then they're gonna have 4 people that are attending E3, but they have to go through this tournament to go through the 4 players. So very cool. Then we get Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. More on that August 29th. We already knew that was coming out, so good stuff on that. Very excited for that. Big surprise, and I wish I made this a prediction, but Rocket League coming holiday 2017 to the Switch. That's going to be awesome. I don't know how the hell they're going to pull that off, but that's pretty fucking cool. And the other big thing is exclusive items, cool stuff like that. But cross-network support, so you can actually play from your Switch. You can play people on your Xbox, friends on your Xbox, friends on your PlayStation 4. This is becoming a big thing at E3. I have to say this is right now slowly becoming the backwards compatibility of E3. I mean, they announced it with Minecraft that you can play throughout the whole thing. So cross support, which is really cool. The only so that's interesting, and especially that it started on Rocket League started with PlayStation, and they're saying cross play. So could there be some love becoming between Nintendo and PlayStation? We'll find out soon. And then of course they end with Mario Odyssey. October 27th, 17. Did not expect that early. I was expecting that to be a November game. And that means now that November 27th slot is jam-packed. You have Mario Odyssey, you have Assassin's Creed, you have Wolfenstein. You got a lot of games coming out the 27th. And I really want to play all of those games. So that's just not nice. But the other cool thing is the transformation with the hat. Now, if you guys watched the little demo they showed, he throws the hat and he can become enemies. He was becoming objects. He was becoming a dinosaur. So that's kind of cool to like have that kind of like gameplay, you know. And I'm very curious, you know. I'm watching a little bit of the Treehouse as talking to you guys. They're going in and showing some more. So that's really cool. Very excited for this game. Yeah, very excited. But October 27th. But yeah, it's not gonna be a long thing of it, but just talking to you a little bit about it. But yeah, pound for pound, I think Nintendo was great. Very good. They started strong with Xenoblades. People are fans. They did a lot. They told you there's an RPG Pokemon game coming, which everybody wants. You have Metroid Prime 4 finally being announced, which everybody wants. We haven't seen one since the Wii, way back when. Then you have Yoshi coming out. The only thing that was missing was Donkey Kong. Motherfuckers. The DLC packs for Zelda, so you got knowledge on that. You got Rocket League coming, which was a big announcement. And then you got Mario Odyssey. It was 30 minutes, but it was boom. It was less than 30 minutes, really. It was maybe about 20 to 25 minutes, but it was game. It was great, so very well done on Nintendo. Just fucking, they announced, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 things. They basically went through 11 things in 20 minutes. So and it was enough where I was like, cool. You have the teaser for Metroid, you have the teaser for Pokemon Switch, you saw gameplay for Kirby, you saw gameplay for Yoshi, saw details for Zelda, you saw gameplay for Mario Odyssey. Very cool thing. You're seeing in the Treehouse a lot more of the Mario, so you could always check over on the Treehouse when you're done here. But I know what you're saying, guys. That's what I've been thinking too. Who won between me and Nick for the predictions? So let's go through it. So we did see gameplay of Mario Odyssey, so that's a point for me. No Virtual Console, no Netflix, Hulu, new Metroid game. So I get a point there, but it did not end show. Expansions on DLC, that's a point there. Skyrim was not announced. No 2D. Nope. What do we got over here for? And I know Nick is probably going to argue. I see no points for Nick. There was no VR headset. There was no Mario Maker. There was no eShop. There was no online. There was no third party. I mean, you know what? I'll give it to you, Nick, for the Koei. We knew that it was going to be there, but I'll give you the third party support for that. I'll give you a point there because I'm that kind of guy. No real DLC or level packs for Splatoon. No big things on ARMS unless I missed it. But I don't believe so. No Bayonetta, no Joy-Con configurations. So with that, 3 points for me, plus the 15. That ends me at 18 points. And Nick had 13 and a half. And was there ARM details? I mean, there was the tournament, but would you really count that as... I'll give it to you, Nick. I'm being very generous here. I'll give you a point for that as well. So I'll give you 2 points there. So, Nick, you end with 15 and a half points. So for you calculating at home, ladies and gentlemen, I have 18 points. Nick had 15 and a half. So I win. Ha 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 ha. You know what helped me, honestly, was the DLC. And even if I didn't get the Mario, because he might argue with that, that's still 17 points. But I was able to knock out the new Metroid game, which was a wild guess, and a DLC for Zelda. So, ha ha ha. I'm very excited, though. Like, this looks very cool. It looks a reimagining of Mario from seeing the treehouse. He's going around the city, and he's just using his hat and using different things and jumping off buildings, and very interesting, very cool type game. Very excited. Very cool press conference. So yeah, but definitely in 20 minutes they got a lot of shit down. So it's gonna be interesting. So clearly Mario is their big fall title, and then they have Zelda. I could see Zelda slipping to November, and I could see November DLC being Zelda, and in October it being Mario. So it's very cool. Very excited about that. But what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. I once again apologize for the little craziness with the no volume. I don't know what was happening. I was trying to figure it out on my end. I tried to get as much info as I can. I was a one-man show. It was a very crazy one-man show. I'm sweating. You know, did you see the sweat? It's crazy. But yeah, cross-network play for Rocket League. That's definitely something to keep your eye out on. New amiibos, like very good press direct for Nintendo. You know, and it was cool that they did Pokemon last week. So they did, like, if they had Pokemon on this, it wouldn't have hurt them. But it was like, no, we're going to just concentrate on, hey, there's a Pokemon RPG coming. That's coming. You know, hey, Mario, hey, Kirby, hey, everything. So you know that next year we're going to get a Donkey Kong game. So very good, very good. If I had to rate Nintendo when I was not having problems with everything, I'd give it a solid 8. Good way to end on Odyssey. I really thought they would open with it and then end with like Metroid. I think that would have been the way to go, as a teaser saying, "Hey, we know you're all excited for Metroid. Here you go. Here's a teaser." But I understand where they're coming from. End with your big marquee title. I get that. But if I was right, I would have blown Nick out of the water. So thank you guys for watching our E3 coverage this past week. Of course, if you missed any of the pre-post or conferences, you can always check them on the channel. Microsoft was 3 hours, so buckle in for that one. But no, thank you for watching EA, Microsoft, Ubisoft, Bethesda, Sony, and Nintendo with us. I really do appreciate all. What's up? I do really appreciate all of that. So thank you guys for watching, and we are Improv Gaming. We come live every Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with top news stories of the week, new releases, topic of the show, and then Tuesday and Thursday, 10 to 15 minute little chunks of knowledge you can consume on your break at work. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our E3 coverage. We'll see you. We're going to try to go to E3 next year. That would be fucking fantastic. But yeah, a lot of stuff going. Let us know your favorite stuff in the comments below. Of course, if you're new here and you like what you see, I know it's a little bit of a train wreck on fire. I apologize. I'm doing my damnedest, but you could always hit that subscribe button so you can have a nice little crisp video coming on Thursday, because Thursday is all about our thoughts on E3 as a whole. It's probably going to be a 2-part video. This is going to be Tuesday's episode because it's already been a little over an hour, so a nice little chunk. But I do appreciate you guys standing by me on this crazy little ride we've had. I'm always joined, but not today, with my co-host. He only has the best ponytail in the business. A lot of people say it is fabulous, and it is Mr. Nicholas De Jesus. And of course, I am the host with the most, Mr. I'm Wonder himself, with the Kango cap in tow. I'm Mr. Pete Anderson. We are Improv Gaming. We know all that stuff. So I appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you on our regular scheduled program. We'll see you on Thursday when we discuss all about E3. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Oh, Nick will be proud because I'll remember to do the ending. So you got all the ending things here. Like the video, subscribe, you Snapchat, live show here, all that fun jazz. I'm going to watch some Treehouse, and then if anything goes crazy, maybe I'll do a video. I don't know. I really don't want to leave you guys. We had a wonderful picnic together when it did work. I hope Nick's not mad. I don't think Nick's mad. I think Nick's okay. We'll find out. He'll tell me. He'll yell at me. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, game on.